Morning, Steve Reed with the morning grain comments. Calls overnight was steady to maybe firm, maybe an increase in Friday's gains, especially in corn and beans, because the word China might be in the market to buy U.S. corn and U.S. soybeans, and that South America, southern Brazil, and northeast Argentina weather remains mostly dry. Here in the U.S., we're also dry across the Midwest and plains. We're going to see some colder temperatures this week, and then we warm up next week. Europe's about the same with normal weather. Russia, Ukraine's weather's okay, but Russia is drying out a little bit. I think the increased tension between Russia and the Ukraine is adding some uncertainty in the marketplace. We also saw a steep drop in Bitcoin over the weekend, and also crypto stocks are down, along with retail stocks, as the COVID Omicron virus continues to spread rapidly. Again, the symptoms are mild, but they still don't know exactly where this virus is going to go and if current vaccines keep us safe, at least from getting severe symptoms from the vaccine. So when we look at the D's corn chart, we ran up against the 580 area, and now we pulled back a little bit. We'll be watching to see if any export demand improves, and then we got the USDA report this week, which the trade thinks will see just a small decline in U.S. carryout. When we look at the soybean futures market, January soybeans tested the area maybe around the 1270, 1280 area, and then pulled back. And I think the concern is that even if China is around, our soybean export demand may not reach USDA's goal, which means on December 9th, the USDA could raise the carryout. While we have some dry weather in southern Brazil and northeast Argentina, central and northern Brazil weather is good, and there could be an early harvest, which could cut into our export demand. And in the wheat market, we saw Kansas City wheat drop off pretty sharply on Friday. You can see kind of the movement down from the 850 area, providing almost a double all this head and shoulders formation with support now down into the maybe $8 area and resistance at the 840, 850 area. And so we'll be watching pretty closely to see, number one, how much export demand we see, and then number two, what kind of conditions that we have as far as global stocks are concerned down the road. So again, lower trade, we're trying to piece together any news about U.S.-China relations, the Russian-Ukraine situation, and also working on what the various variant viruses means to economic conditions. We'll also be watching the U.S. Fed and whether or not they are going to increase rates sooner than later because of inflation. As always, these are my thoughts, not those of ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day. And remember, always treat people like yourself would like to be treated.